you are revamping, rebranding, and upgrading my VTCs here. Zvinova zvatinotenda riri basa guru riri kubva kuna president wedu mukuru wenyika. Tiri kuti enrollment, ndafara tichizidzwa kuti enrollment icharamba ichiwedzerwa pama VTCs aya, zvichireva kuti mayouth edu anoramba achiimpawiwa. Riri rodonzo remukuru wenyika, riri rodonzo reministry yenyu. Ndiri kufara kuti chirongwa chamaigoti youth service ndaudzwa naminista kuti chadzoka fashion. Imi murove maoko mangu. As part of all government approach, tukukuvimbisai kuti pazvirongwa zvese zvamuinazvo minister munomumanika. My office is open. Yagara is open for business, but it's more open for youth activities.
This workshop's objectives include the following: to proffer strategies that can transform vocational training and national youth service, to also develop provincial VTC strategic plans, to develop provincial national youth service strategic plans. It is my sincere hope that these objectives will be achieved for the successful implementation of the ministry's trust. The ministry is focusing on enhancing empowerment initiatives for the young people of Zimbabwe by ensuring that there is concrete and tangible youth development. These initiatives include transformation of the vocational training system, re-establishment of the National Youth Service Training Program, increasing youth empowerment opportunities through meaningful projects including establishing youth interact centers and youth special economic zones, and also addressing the rampant drug and substance abuse culture. These initiatives are the ministry's roadmap for the nation's Vision 2030, roadmap for the nation's Vision 2030, which aims to move towards a prosperous and empowered upper middle income society by 2030. I am also pleased to announce that as of yesterday, the Cabinet approved the reintroduction of the National Youth Service, which has now been rebranded to Youth Service in Zimbabwe. And as such, we all here need to put in the work required to ensure the success of this critical aspect of our nation's development. I must underscore that it is no longer business as usual. As the management of the ministry, we expect real and concrete results. Programs and projects should bring meaningful, traceable, and positive change to the lives of the youth. Vocational training and youth service in Zimbabwe centers need to be proactive. I think this is very critical. It can be reintroduced, but there's non-performance. So we must be proactive when it comes to this initiative. These centers should spearhead the youth empowerment and development process through vocational skills, training with emphasis on productivity and commercialization. These centers should increase their income to self-sustain themselves and the ministry. We've got one of our VTCs, not Anskutaura here because but I just want to give it as a reference. There's a VTC, one of our VTCs, fully funded, self-funded. So we need all our VTCs to perform the same way, so that we don't rely on the fiscals. VTCs and NYS farms are important resource for the ministry. They are entrepreneurial entities and source of products for export. As such, all the relevant leaders from these institutions should do a self-introspection and audit. VTCs and NYS centers should be hubs for socio-economic development for the communities they are located. Tangible results delivery is not negotiable. Fully utilizing our centers is a pragmatic way of reducing demand for drugs through entrepreneurial development of the youth.